The subset operator is a powerful tool to extract rows from a data frame that meet a particular criterion. Let's build a data frame by making a few vectors. So we'll call vector A. We'll extract it from normal distribution, so we'll randomly choose 20 numbers, and we'll have the mean be 2 and the standard deviation be 2. And we'll make a second vector, this time drawn from a uniform distribution. And we'll draw 20, minimum of 4, maximum of 5. We'll do another vector from the uniform distribution. This time a little bit bigger, 4.3 to 5.3. And finally we'll add a vector with characters. So let's run these 4 lines. And we have our 4 vectors that show up in the environment window in the upper right. Let's combine all these into a data frame, which is called the data frame DF. Take a look at the head of the data frame. Square brackets serve as the piping operator. So to extract a particular portion of a data frame, we first denote the data frame and then square brackets. The first portion of the expression inside the brackets pertains to the rows. So in this case, we're going to ask for all of the rows in the data frame in which the value of B is greater than the value of C. The second portion of the expression pertains to the columns. So we add a comma, and now I want all of the columns, so I'm just going to leave that blank. So I'll run this command, and I see that there are 4 rows in the data frame in which B is greater than C. We can use other operators in conjunction with the subset operator. We might want to know how many rows in the data frame have the condition where 3 times the value of A is greater than the value of C. And again, I'm going to ask for all the columns. And I see that there are a number of rows in which 3 times A is greater than C. You can use other operators as well. Here's one more example. In this case, we might want to know which rows of the data frame have the condition where the value of A is greater than the square root of the value of B. And again, I'm going to ask for all the columns. And so I have those rows there in which the square root of B is less than A. You can also use the subsetting operator with characters. So we'll use column D this time. So we'll take column D, and I'm going to ask for all of the rows that have control as the value in column D. So I need to use the double equal sign there, and I need to put my character string in double quotation marks. And this time I'm not interested in column A, so I'm just going to ask for columns 2 through 4. And I run this command, and I find that there are 10 rows that correspond to this particular criterion, which is what I expect since I stipulated that there would be 10 control rows when I created that first vector. There are other ways to exclude or include columns. Just take a look. We'll just modify this particular command here. If I don't want column 3, I can just say -3, and then I just get columns A, B, and D. If I wanted columns 1 and 4, then what I can do is to use the combine command and run that, and I get columns A and C. If I'm interested only in columns 2 and 4, I don't want to see 1 and 3, I can just put a minus sign there, and I just get columns B and D.